Ben's van is a supreme example of how we can create a very understated, cool van using the crispest, coolest materials at our disposal. This van is sat low. Its stance speaks for itself, and we've chosen a very select few carbon pieces just to enhance the look. It's very capable, it has a lot of toys inside, so let's check it out and have a look at Ben's van. Inside the cab, we have kind of merged two of our different styling packs. So we've taken all of the black dash detailing from our platinum pack. We've installed the digital dash. This van has got all the sound deadening, beautiful little sound system upgrade. And there's a little surprise that I'll show in the back later. Ben's actually a DJ, and part of the brief for this van was to create an off-grid capable day tripper that had the capability to plug in Ben's DJ decks so he could actually DJ off-grid, which was pretty rogue. We've never done anything like that before. So I'll show you that to you a little bit later. But as far as creature comfort, everything's been sound deadened. We've got the beautiful leather seats. We've molded these following our GT concept. So they have a slightly wider bolster for extra comfort and a headrest which kind of dips down into the design of the seat, which is super smart. And in the back of the van, we've got even more toys with a new kitchen pod that we have just redesigned and launched for 2024. This is going to be a very usable van, and in Ben's instance, Alcantara just simply wasn't really a viable material. Loads of outdoor gear is going to be thrown to the back here. Ben's professional life is incredibly active as well, and he has lots of gear and equipment that he uses for his day job. So lots of stuff's going to be thrown about in the back. So the carpet was the right choice. We went for black to create more of a mood, and we've got these new satin black downlighters, which are nicely inset. To create like a refracted light, which we absolutely love. But check out down here, next to the leisure battery, diesel heater and inverter, we have a little gadget that we've built in for Ben. So this device is actually a Bluetooth sender, which means he can set up his decks wherever he likes, maybe in the back here on top of the kitchen pod, plug in this device, and that will allow his music to be sent straight to the van's stereo system over the Bluetooth, or if he is spending more time off-grid for longer periods, he can get a Bluetooth speaker set up and also send his music that he's DJing digitally to another speaker so that he can create a party in a field or wherever he chooses to be, which is epic. So Ben, once everything's set up, please send us a video of you DJing in the back of your van. We would love to see it. That'd be a real first for us. Back of the van. We have done incredibly little to the backside of this van. No spoilers, no diffusers, no exhaust system. It is beautifully understated with a tinted rear window, gloss black badge, and we've also tinted the rear tail lights. But inside tells a very different story. So we have been playing with the concept of kitchen pods for a very long time. And for a while, we've been wanting to come up with a design which can be used in multiple locations in the van, dependent on how many passengers you have at any one time. So the combis can normally carry either 5 or 6 people. So it's important for us that we could come up with a kitchen pod that can be used with varying amounts of people. So this is one position here. if Ben so chooses, he can remove the two-seater bench and have the kitchen pod located portrait just behind the driver's seat, which is the more traditional location for a kitchen pod. It can also be completely removed from the van and put inside an awning or used for picnics and used outside of the van, which is incredibly cool. And when doing so, we have a flexi cable that can attach into 12 volts, whether it's here, whether it's over there, and you can power your fridge wherever you may decide to keep the kitchen pod. Lots of water and grey water storage. It's powered from a camping gas micro gas bottle, and up top we have the Dometic appliances, which we absolutely love, with cold water sink and the gas hob. Obviously this can be used as a little DJ station, so if Ben likes, he can put his decks on top of here. When it's outside the van, it's at a very sensible level, so it's also doubling as a mobile DJ booth, which is sick. Also in the back here, we have a table which can be assembled either inside or outside of the van. So you could have cooker and decks outside, maybe in an awning. We've also kitted Ben out with a beautiful kicker, very punchy subwoofer, which should produce an ample amount of noise for off-grid DJ sets. And if Ben wants to DJ for longer in his van, he can plug into shore power. We've got a full 240 volt system connected with an outlet here, so you can charge laptops or even power PA equipment if he wants to expand his rig. Thank you so much for choosing us to build your van. It's a really cool concept, a very cool story behind it, and we cannot wait for you to feedback to us how your mobile DJ sets go when you're hanging out in your van.